Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Over the last couple of weeks we've been talking about different childcare services while you're on a Disney vacation, and we'd like to follow that up with some wonderful date night ideas. We have gone on date night a couple of times while we've been on Disney vacations, and this is something that we've thoroughly enjoyed, and we have a long bucket list of things that we'd like to do in the future on our Disney trips. We wanted to share them with you, hopefully to give you some ideas of what you can do on your next Disney vacation. A few years ago, my mother watched our children for us so that we could go back to the parks that evening, and we went back to Magic Kingdom that night and just enjoyed some rides together, some time at the park, the fireworks show. We had such a nice time together.
It was a fun time to be able to just walk around without kids screaming on who wants to go here, who wants to go there, I want to go on this ride, I want to try that.
What I liked about it too is we have one child that isn't tall enough to go on some of the rides, so we can't go on certain rides together.
She's still not tall enough.
Yeah.
And we're talking about a trip that was 3 years ago?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was nice because we were able to go on things like Space Mountain together instead of using the rider swap pass, and him taking the two older kids and then me taking a turn with the two older kids, and each of us waiting with the younger child. So this was a great date night for us to be able to go on some of these rides like Space Mountain together and enjoy that together. So we had just a kind of fun park date. And then the last Disney trip that we took in September, we decided that we wanted our date night to be at Epcot. So if you've watched our Sandcastle Kids Club review, which I will link it here above, make sure you go watch that video. It's a wonderful service that Disney provides. Thank you, Bob. The Sandcastle Kids Club is located at the Beach Club Resort. You can drop your kids off here. It's an activity center, and they will watch your children for a flat rate $55 fee, feed them dinner, play games with them, and it's close to Epcot and Hollywood Studios, depending on which park you'd prefer. And
that was definitely worth it.
It was very well worth it.
We'll go into it in the other video that's right here.
Yeah.
Right there.
But we dropped the kids off there for the entire evening. We probably got them there around 4:45, 5 o'clock that night. We walked back to Epcot, had dinner at Beer Garden, walked around World Showcase that evening, enjoyed some adult time, you know, with trying different beers.
Trying different beers and wines and walking around and just being able to look at things that kids think are boring.
Yeah.
But maybe we wanted to spend a little more time at.
Exactly.
It was good.
Yeah. And then
even with the rain, it was good. I remember rain that was pretty good.
It did rain that night. We went into, what is the one in the Canadian Pavilion? There's a show there. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a show.
It's with Martin Short.
Yeah.
He does the whole deal. Yeah, I don't remember what the name of the show is, but I remember Martin Short does the video.
Yeah, there's
pretty cool.
A 360-degree film that you can see. And then afterwards we came out and we watched Illuminations in the rain. It was an extra Magic Hours evening, so we were able to go on some rides that night. I think we did Test Track and Soarin' a couple of times each, and it was just a nice evening.
It was nice to be able to spend some time and just relax and ride some rides and do some adult things.
Yeah, we're big advocates for date night. We've researched a lot on things that we'd like to do in the future. So we want to share some of our bucket list ideas with you. So hopefully it'll give you some thoughts and ideas on what you can do on your Disney vacation, and you can kind of tailor it to what your likes and dislikes are. So hopefully
in the future we can do some reviews on these.
Yeah.
As we do more trips, be able to check some of these things off the bucket list, and instead of telling you what we'd like to do, tell you what we thought of what we did.
These will be on like the monorail loop that goes around Magic Kingdom, California Grill. This is a nice option because you can actually go there for lunch or dinner, and then you can bring your receipt back later and you can watch the fireworks at Magic Kingdom from the rooftop there. Another restaurant that we've heard great reviews on is Victoria and Albert.
Is that the one you can get the table and the chef's kitchen, okay.
The chef's table there.
The chef's, yeah.
So there's different ways.
I just remember telling me about that.
Yeah.
And it's only like $4 billion to get dinner, so.
They have lots of different options there depending on how many courses you'd like to have for your meal. And then they also have the option of eating at the chef's table, where you can even get a specialized wine list with your meals. The Grand Floridian also has 2 other signature restaurants, one being Citricos and the other being Narcoosees. Citricos actually has a dining event that you can do where you can actually watch them prepare your meal. You can talk to the chef. I believe it only seats about 12. And there's all kinds of these types of dining events that you can do. And there's so many different price ranges for this as well. So some of these that we're gonna be talking about are obviously for the higher end of your budget.
We're just trying to hit everything, whether you wanna go to the park and use the pass that you've already paid for, or yeah, like she said, that, what is it, Victoria and Albert's? Yeah. That might be a couple $100 a person.
Yeah. And it might be a good splurge, especially if you're going there to celebrate a special event like an anniversary. And not everyone's gonna wanna take their children to these expensive restaurants because we all know that they're not gonna eat their worth in
My kids would order the macaroni and cheese. I don't care where we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese? That.
But one of the other really cool dining experience that I've been looking into a lot, this opened, I believe it was last November or December.
Yeah.
Yes, it was November or December of 2016 this was announced. They currently only have openings until, I want to say September of 2017, but I'm anticipating that they will open up more dates for this event because it has been popular. It's called the Highway in the Sky Dine Around. And this is a really cool experience where you'd start out at the Contemporary Resort. They would start out with, I believe it's drinks at the Contemporary Resort, maybe some small appetizers, and then you will...
Is this on the details? Are they still on the website even though they haven't posted any new dates?
Yes, yes, you can actually look this up. It's Highway in the Sky Dine Around. So it'll start at the Contemporary Resort. From there you will take the monorail over to the Polynesian Resort for appetizers, and then you will go over to the Grand Floridian Resort for dinner at Citricos, and then back to the Contemporary Resort for dessert and fireworks. Yeah. So you'll get to go back up to the top of the Contemporary and watch the Happily Ever After fireworks from there. They pipe the music in. This is about $160 per person. I don't find that too expensive. It is pricey, but it's
pricey, but I think it's kind of cool because you can try all these different places. Yeah, that you maybe, you know, I mean, in one night you get to try 3 different ones and watch the fireworks.
Yeah. Disney Springs has really changed a lot since it was downtown Disney. There's a lot more street entertainment there. You can just walk around and there's live bands or live music everywhere you go. But a
lot of good shopping.
Yeah.
I mean, they had everything from, it wasn't just Disney stuff. That's what got me, is it wasn't just Disney stuff. It was, they had like boutique, you know, name brand clothing stores.
Yeah, just high-end clothing.
To cigar shops, to places you could buy a lightsaber.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was kind of all over the, I think you could build your own lightsaber. That's
yeah. Yeah, the Star Wars store.
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty cool.
We are fans of Star Wars, so the build your own lightsaber was definitely very cool. If you have ever wanted to see Nouba, which is Disney's Cirque du Soleil show, it is ending at the end of 2017. So if you are going in 2017 to Disney World and you would like to see this show, then book that. This would be a great date night idea. It's around $60-ish a person.
Cirque du Soleil? We've never seen one.
We did one in Chicago.
Did we?
Yeah, Cirque du Shanghai we did in Chicago at Navy Pier.
Oh, Navy Pier, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, the Boathouse restaurant I've heard great reviews about. This is the one that has the Amphicars outside, and you can actually, after your meal, you can actually rent one of these Amphicars, and these are the cars that will actually, they're boats that look like cars, and you can actually take these out on the water. It's about a 20-minute cruise. They're not super cheap. They're around $125 for the 20 minutes, and they seat 4 people. But for date night, I think it's a really special treat. Boathouse, Amphicar.
Yeah, no, those are cool. I've seen those. on the website.
Yeah. Another nice option is the new Paddlefish restaurant. Again, I've heard great reviews about this. This is the old Fulton's Crab House restaurant. So a really fun thing to do, I would think, after you eat dinner at Paddlefish is go over to the characters in flight. This is the helium balloon. It's tethered the entire time. I want to say it's around $12 to $15 per person, and you can go up in the helium balloon, and like I said, it is tethered the entire time, so I think that makes me feel a lot more comfortable about this flight. I know I have a little bit of a fear about being up in the air and just...
This is the one who grabs my hand every time we get on a plane and says, are we gonna crash?
Yeah, every time.
I don't know.
So I like this idea, and we're not just gonna, you know, float off into nowhere, no man's land, but yeah, characters in flight.
Take a hot air balloon right up into outer space.
Yeah.
Nobody will ever hear from us again.
That is a valid fear I have. So this sounds a lot of fun to me. I think that it would be really neat to see all of the Disney property from really up high. Boardwalk is known for its evening entertainment. They have a signature dining restaurant there that I am so excited to try one day called the Flying Fish. We are seafood lovers. I believe at all these seafood restaurants they also offer some wonderful steak options for those of you who do not like seafood. But
we recently moved to Texas like 2.5 years ago, and the barbecue is great, the steaks are great, the seafood is god-awful. I mean, if you don't like catfish, kind of your only option of seafood. So yeah, we do kind of look forward to something like that with some decent seafood. And
I grew up on the coast of Maine, so I'm a seafood lover. But anyway, Flying Fish has a great menu. They are a highly rated signature restaurant at the Boardwalk Hotel. And if I was to do a date night there, I would start out at the Flying Fish Cafe for dinner and then head over to JellyRolls, which is the Dueling piano bar, for a fun evening. We've done...
Dude, I bet that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've never done that.
Well, we haven't done it there.
No, we've done a piano bar here in Dallas, and it was just a ton of fun with, you know, the guys playing the piano and singing songs, and yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, we've done that twice. It is a riot. There are some incredible spas on Disney property. I know specifically Saratoga Springs has a great spa, and the Grand Floridian, and they do couples massages, so you can do all kinds of spa services there, especially if you've been at the parks for several days and you're kind of needing some downtime. I think this would be really fun.
Yeah, massaging it like a pedicure.
Yeah.
Somebody rubbing your feet would be awesome after you spend 4 days in the park walking around beating the heck out of your feet.
Yeah. Every single park has a special tour that you can do. We've personally only done one. I highly recommend it. We've done the behind the scenes tour at Epcot.
That was awesome. We did film it originally, and then our old camera basically ate the video, and we don't have it anymore, but it was an awesome tour. You know, kind of behind the scenes of the entire, what is it, Living with the Land, Living with the Land ride. You got to go around and see all the, you know, all the plantings and everything that they did, you know, behind that entire ride. It was really awesome. And we had an excellent tour guide. She was so friendly, she was so knowledgeable. She was a biology major, and any questions we had, she knew the answers to. But I know some other tours that I've looked at specifically were the Keys to the Kingdom tour. This is at Magic Kingdom. It's about a 5-hour tour. It includes lunch at Columbia Harbor House, and you get to see the Utilidor underneath the parks where they... She says 5-hour tour, and I can just hear Gilligan's Isle.
Yeah, but it sounds so much fun to me. I think you really need to do this tour, but you have to be 16 years and older. I believe it's 16 years and up. So this is a good adult activity to
I mean,
do
our
together.
kids are between 7 and 12, so it's going to be quite a while
before we can do that.
Before we can take even one,
right,
let alone all of them. You know, almost a decade till we take all of them.
So, and then there's also tours at Animal Kingdom and Epcot, whether it's a diving tour that you want to do at Epcot, or Animal Kingdom has a trek tour where you can cross over bridges and see the animals down below, and they serve you meals. So all of these I think would be really fun activities to do. You can also attend a sporting event at ESPN Wide World of Sports. They have basketball games and all kinds of different games that you can get tickets for while you're on vacation. So that would be another option, depending on what your tastes are.
I think that'd be a cool option for me. I don't see us ever doing that.
Yeah, the list is kind of long, so I think that would be at the bottom of the list for me. But depending on what your likes are, you know, there are a lot of people out there that do love sports, so they might enjoy this very much. There are dozens of dessert parties at all of the theme parks and outside of the theme parks. I'm going to just mention a few of these. The Magic Kingdom Tomorrowland Terrace dessert party at Epcot.
I like dessert parties. Now we're going my way here.
Yeah, and so the dessert party at Epcot is of illuminations. You'd actually get to watch illuminations and have dessert, and you get prime seating there. I think it's actually standing. You'd have a table and you stand the whole time, but it's very good viewing spot. Star Wars show at Hollywood Studios has a dessert party. The Contemporary actually has a dessert party called Savor, Sip, and Sparkle, and I believe this is for adults only. It is quite pricey. It was, I want to say it was about 120, maybe a little more per person. I can't remember.
Does
Don't
that
quote me on it.
include any fireworks viewing?
It's, yeah.
I don't know where, I'm trying to think in my mind where everything's located.
Yeah, the Contemporary overlooks the Magic Kingdom. So yes,
okay.
This is specifically for the fireworks viewing.
Okay.
And then one that I've been particularly interested in is the Fairy Tale Fireworks, which is a dessert cruise. You'd start out at,
That was kind of fun.
Yeah, you go out on the Seven Seas Lagoon overlooking Magic Kingdom. They pipe the music in from the evening fireworks show, and you have your desserts. And it just sounds like a great time. It's $99 per person. So depending on where you'd like to spend your date night evening, whether it's Disney Springs or the Boardwalk or one of the theme parks, there are plenty of activities that you can do. We hope that this video gave you lots of ideas.
If anybody has any other ideas, please comment on the video. I would like to think that we've covered most of the things, but maybe we missed something somewhere. So yeah, if you have any cool ideas, you know, let us know. Maybe we can use your ideas for a night out sometime.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your ideas, and I'm sure there are others that would also like to hear what you have to say as well. So we hope this video was helpful to you. Also, make sure that you do check out our video on child care centers and options so that you can have a date night. Yeah, thank you guys so much again. We appreciate all of you. We hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. We wanted to let all of our viewers know that our channel name will be changing very soon to Thomas Ever After. We decided to make this name change so that our channel is easier to find. And you can already find us on Facebook and Instagram at Thomas Ever After. We will be making this change on YouTube as soon as we feel that most of our viewers have seen this announcement. So if you have, please leave us a comment below or give us a thumbs up on this video so that we know that you've seen it and you approve of the change. Thank you guys again so much. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.